Good morning. Welcome to Creative Conversations with Arizona Artists and Creations. We are here today with Kendra, and she is KUKE AZ
KUKE
LLC.
AZ LLC. My DBA will come through and we'll be able to just say KUKE
Right.
soon.
Well, we know her as KUKE, and so that's why I stumbled, because that's kind of a new name,
Yeah.
right?
When forming an LLC, you have to say the whole name until you get a trade name.
Okay.
So my trade name paperwork's in with the state.
Great.
So for now I have to say KUKE AZ LLC, but it'll just be KUKE.
Which we love. We love that name. We love Kendra. She's been here. How long have you been at the shop now? It's been years.
Yeah, it's been a little over 3 years.
A little over 3 years. And of course, the shop's been here almost 5. We're going on 5 this year. So that's a long time. She's been here just the majority of the time that we've been around.
Yeah.
So, why don't you go ahead and tell us, what is it that you do?
Oh, well, I do quite a bit. I did want to show you. I've actually had a throne with my own name on it for a couple years now. So we've got that.
Which is so special. That's like totally her chair. She crocheted the cover for it. Sharon painted her name on the back. Yeah. So fancy.
Yeah,
so.
Sharon airbrushed it. It's so pretty the way
so
she did it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Love it, love it. So, I mean, I crocheted the cover. I crochet a lot. And I like yarn.
She loves yarn.
I really love yarn, and I'm that person who has the stash. I've had friends come shopping in my stash.
I love it.
Quite a bit. And, I'll tell people, hey, let's shop my stash before you buy new stuff. So, my stash kind of outgrew my space, and I decided it was time to go ahead and start selling yarn too. So,
which is amazing.
I've got lots of great stuff in, but the main thing is I crochet and I like to design things. So I don't work from patterns.
That in itself I think is incredible, because I'm a crocheter too, as you know. But I cannot work up my own pattern. I've done a couple of little things like appliques. And just I did put together like a car seat cover once, but I can't. I'm not good at that. That's your expertise. She doesn't work from a pattern. She doesn't even like working from a pattern. It drives her crazy. We've talked about this before.
Yeah. Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, like do not give me boundaries, okay? She likes to, take it on her own and create something, which she's amazing at. Everything out there on the shelves is just incredible. Your talent.
Thank you.
And so, what's your why? Is there like a particular reason you got interested in yarn and creating things with?
I grew up like as a kid. I was in the middle of nowhere. I was on the side of a mountain in Montana, and I mean side of a mountain in Montana. Like, we used to have to chase black bears off our roof.
Oh my goodness!
But if it was a grizzly, you had to go in and lock up.
Right.
You don't play with grizzlies.
Right. Oh my goodness.
Depending on the creatures, but it was literally in the middle of Lolo National Forest.
Wow.
So, I didn't have TV. I mean, good luck getting a radio station, because the mountains, they block everything.
So you were off grid big time.
Pretty close. We did have electricity and phone service was available.
Okay.
We had running water. Just because we lived very close to a lake, and a line got put in, so we used it.
Which is wonderful. I'm glad you had that.
It was untreated, straight from the lake.
Wow.
So
wow.
You had to pay attention to what was going on in the lake before you drank the water.
Right. No kidding. That makes sense.
Yeah. So and it eventually got improved, and there was actually some municipal service put in. But with not having those things, I didn't watch movies. I didn't do things. I found a stash of magic crochet magazines, which are they specialize in like doilies and the little teeny tiny dainty stuff.
Yes.
And I'm sure they're defunct now. You could only find old copies if you could find them.
Yes.
But I just taught myself how to crochet.
Wow. I love it.
I've been crocheting, since I was just a teeny tiny little thing. But I came to find out that I crochet sideways, backwards, upside down, and inside out all at the same time.
I actually, if I had thought of this before, I probably would have had her have something that she's working on and actually had her show us how she does crochet, because it is backwards, upside down, and everything opposite of what you'd normally would see with a crocheter. And I think it's incredible. But she learned on her own. She had no video to go off of on how to hold the yarn or the hook or how to work it. But it's amazing watching you crochet. I'm like, how do you do that? She comes from behind the stitch. It's just wild. So
I'll put some videos online
that'd
on
be
YouTube and stuff.
amazing. Yeah.
But yeah, my hook, my pinky controls my hook.
Amazing.
And a lot of people, like, their front fingers control their hook. They talk about the different holds, and I just kind of go,
Yeah,
I don't
whenever
like
she
that.
explains it doesn't make any sense. For a crocheter. So when you're explaining to me that you do it from the backwards, upside down, and inside out, it doesn't make sense until I see it. But I've seen it, so absolutely. Yeah. So what is all of this? You have a lot going on, right?
I focused a lot on functional stuff in crochet because I was making solutions to things. So, I mean, the most functional thing a person has is going to be pot holders, right? Yes. But I believe in color.
She loves color.
I love to bring in bright, wild colors, neons. I think, if you're cooking, make it fun. Especially if you hate cooking, make it even more fun. Oh my
goodness, yes.
Throw color in.
Brightens the day.
But so there's the functional things like this, and these pot holders are smooth and easy to make. They're fun, and then they stuff like these pot scrubbers. The nylon yarn that people use, that you use to make a really strong pot scrubber. Yeah, I found out that most people really do not want to work with that. They find
gosh, no! I've made those scrubbies before, and I had a lot of orders for them, and I remember it would rub my finger raw running over my finger as I'm working the yarn. Yeah, it's just rough.
I think that's where my
working with it
unique style gives an advantage, because I don't hold tension on the yarn.
The yarn's not even being held while she's
working.
No,
it's not even being held. It just lays there, and I'm coming from behind, and I just scoop it up as I go. And there's nothing holding the yarn. I'll put the videos up.
Gonna have to. I'd like to see that.
Yeah. So, but since people really don't enjoy doing them, and I don't mind a single bit, I just go, oh, here, I'll make these so that other people don't have to fight yarn to have
their own.
Right.
Or for those that don't even know how to work with the crochet hook, they have another talent, or it's not something that they ever picked up or were able to really get used to doing. So you're providing, that's a really functional. I do love all of your stuff is functional. You can use it in your home, and then there's the ornaments.
Oh yes, the Saguaro ornaments. Yes, which those will be coming back come holiday season.
Right, and they're a hit. They're always a hit. The stars, the Saguaros, all of that.
I'm actually working with the Recycled Silk Company. Working on trying to forge a partnership to bring their yarns into the store, so I can teach classes for people to be able to make those.
I love that.
So
I love that, which brings us to a whole nother point, actually, because just recently you were working with some wholesale in order to get some balls of yarn in, of all different kinds, and also to be able to sell hooks. Packs of hooks, scissors, those little snippers, those pretty little snippers. If you've ever seen them, I love them. Oh. I can never settle on which pair because they're all so perfect. So I have not yet bought one because I would like all of them. But, I have to just do one at a time, be realistic. But they're beautiful. Right. And so many other things. The stitch markers. With the charms.
Everybody goes through the stitch markers.
The kits. So go ahead and tell us. Tell us more about all that.
So, I worked with directly with the factory for some things like crochet hooks. So these, the factory produces these for me. I have not created a big brand name, a trade name, etc., because I'd have to pass that expense on to buyers. And
that's a lot.
I would rather keep it affordable. I want people to enjoy their hobbies without it breaking the bank. So I've chosen not to go through all the trademarking and brand naming and everything of my hooks. That leaves the factory can produce the exact same thing for other people, and I'm okay with that.
Wow.
Because I mean,
You're,
we're a
it's just
little
about
local store.
community. Yeah.
There's the rest of the world. It's okay if they crochet too.
Right. Well, everyone can crochet. Anyone
Right.
who would like to, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
encouraged.
So that I just,
That's great.
with the goal of staying affordable,
Mhm.
I keep I keep out of the whole trademarking system completely.
Absolutely.
And you know, if
I love it. And I can actually attest personally, because you were so kind as to gift me a couple of sets of hooks to try. And also that amazing bag. You didn't bring your collapsible bag back today, but she's got these really cool collapsible bags. They're made with, are they like a plastic of sorts or something?
Yeah,
They're net.
they're a yarn tote. They're cylindrical.
Mm-hmm.
They're made of a nylon mesh, so they're super sturdy. Nylon is a type of plastic, even though, you know, it's in some of your clothes and things. It is a type of plastic.
Mm-hmm.
But they have the little grommet hole in the top, and then a smooth zipper, so you can either feed your yarn out through the lid and leave the zipper open a little bit, or through the hole in the top.
Mm-hmm.
You know, depending on the person. They those particular long yarn totes are small, so they're not going to fit your bigger cakes, but they're a nice little petite one. And like for color work, clipping, they have a handle on the top, clipping them together, like for a mosaic crochet or tapestry, anything where you're doing color work. A lot of color changing, granny square blankets, people that want to change colors.
You can freely have those strands hanging out, but contain it still inside of this little net container.
Right.
It's amazing, and it's collapsible. It'll collapse down for storage or pop up for your skein of yarn. And then what I was also wanting to say too is I had tried the sets of hooks, particularly the rainbows. They're smooth as butter, guys. You can work so fast with your project. So they are the best. I was sold on, I'm a clover girl. I like my gold clovers, and I was not ready to really even think about anything else until I tried those. So they're outstanding. And the other two sets work great too. It's just,
yes,
these ones are just so smooth. So
the other two sets you've got, we have red on red hooks. So they're a red hook with a red handle, and then black and blue hooks. And they each come with their little tote. And then I've got these little conversion cards. These hooks are a solid B+ kind of hook. These
amazing. They are really good. The quality.
Yeah, in using them, I think they're like one step above the boy hooks, but at half the price. So the boy ergonomic hooks, I've always liked them just fine. They're just fine. So I'd say these are B+. They're a step above boy. Boy is a solid B grade type of thing, but these rainbow hooks, the factory got the polishing on the finish
just right.
So perfect. And they're color coded. It's easier to find which one you're looking for, and that's the little card is color coded to match the hook colors, because visual people, they want the visual reference. The dots
that way. Absolutely.
So these are definitely the smoothest, best hooks I've ever worked with. And they're outstanding. I've not ever tried anything like it. And the way that the hook is shaped, it doesn't get caught up in the wrong spot when you're trying to turn your hook around. So yeah, it's amazing. They got the taper perfect. They got the tip perfect. And it's so funny the weird ways you can measure hooks.
Right.
I've had such strange conversations getting things made.
Having things made and figuring out how they're measuring and all the details. Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah.
Thought that goes into it.
Well, and I didn't think I didn't think I could find like something that would meet my ethical standards coming
that's another factor
out of China. And it's no offense to anything, it's just that there's a history of manufacturing in China being not really meeting my ethical standards.
So you took the time and the effort to dig and make sure that you felt like it was a company that you could stand up and support.
Yeah,
right? So, we all want to be able to support companies that we believe in and that we believe are doing good things.
Yeah. So I wanted to make sure our factory was, treating people fairly. which it got I got down to the level of checking out Google Earthing the town, and checking out the town and making sure it looked like, you know, the people were living at a decent standard and everything. So and that's one of the things is I've heard lots of people say, you know, they want to buy ethical products, but it takes so much time to research that.
Yeah, that's the truth.
And you know, my main job is a little bit is a little bit nosy.
Yeah.
So research is great with me. I'm glad to do it and check them out.
Right. Research is important.
And then let's see. We have the golf club head covers. These for those who golf. Proceeds support the local Marana High School team. From these, and I can custom make any kinds that are wanted. I have driver head covers in here now. If we hold that up, this one is a wool blend, but any profit off of these goes straight to the Marana High School team to help get kids. They've got an amazing coach that he's just awesome. He holds kids accountable. He requires good behavior. He does really great with these kids, and they've done really great and just blossomed under his care. And then of course, you know, if they want to play golf, they're going to have to aim for good jobs. So I'm all for kids, you know, having the motivation to get a great job.
Absolutely.
So I've got support for that.
I love it. I love what you stand for and the support you give local and all of the efforts you put into making sure that it's all about community for you. And so we just love you. We love you so much. We're so glad you're here. We've enjoyed you over the years. And so guys, if you want to see more, there's plenty to see from KUKE here. So come on in, take a look, and get some great items for either handmade by her or sold for you to create your own. But thank you so much for being with us today. Was there anything else you needed to say today, or that you wanted to share?
I've got one new partnership coming in. It is official. I've officially connected all business with Premier Yarns. So we're gonna have the chunkies, the parfait chunkies that people love for the amigurumi.
Yes. You said
it. And then there's one other yarn vendor that is in the works, and they're gonna be a higher end yarn. They're gonna meet a wonderful niche too.
Wonderful. So there's something for everyone at every different level, every different cost point, and that's wonderful.
I try to keep everything affordable, and we'll offer some beginner classes here in the future. We're working out the details for those.
Love it. How exciting.
I'm super
There's
happy.
A lot going on. There's a lot coming, and there's been so much change already, and it's outstanding. So thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
Yes. And
we'll share the love.
Exactly. Share the love. And so have a great day. Thank you for joining our Creative Conversations, Arizona Artists and Creations. Kendra with KUKE. Come on and see her, and we'll talk to you next time.
See you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.